One thing is probably as you're getting like set up, ready to keep building stuff. One of the like radio people in the settlement comes and updates you. They said that apparently Rudge is attempting some kind of breaching of the tower in Dawnspire.
The monolith.
Using the Annihilation lances. Currently ongoing. He has reportedly broken through and then been sealed inside of the tower and is now investigating it.
So, Rudge, if you find a way to turn that thing into a giant suit of power armor, do it.
Yep.
It's environmentally sealed.
I don't think that counts as power armor. I think it's
robot.
a little big.
It's armor and it's powered.
It's like a
Made out
Titan
of
robot.
Right.
Okay.
Attack on Titan, the tower.
I can't remember. So is the Coalition actually sieging Dawnspire? Like it'd be impossible to sneak in?
They're casually sieging Dawnspire.
Okay, so they're just like surrounding it kind of thing?
They're in the area. They're doing patrols around, but they're not like officially sieging it.
Okay.
Yep. I mean,
Are they allowing people in and out? Or are they like blockading kind of?
Nobody has tried.
Oh yeah, I
But
suppose.
the assumption is that they probably wouldn't capture anyone who tried to go in or go out.
Oh yeah, fucking! I lost contact with Rudge.
Yep.
There's still 0.
He's gone dark.
Let's see.
Yeah. You can always call 0.
How is Dawnspire doing? Like, have they made any contact with the Coalition? Like, what's their plan, actually?
Their current situation, the Coalition have been in talks with them, and they have been presented with 2 offers. One is that they allow the Coalition to, Dawnspire becomes an annexed city-state to Lone Star, gaining the protection of the Coalition military as long as they follow their laws. So they become sort of frontier Coalition outpost. Or the city submits to Coalition occupation temporarily, allegedly.
Yeah, like the laughter quotation marks.
Secure the flank during the Campaign of Unity. And then once the Campaign of Unity is over, they can go back to the board about, and I quote, new deals of integration.
So either give it or we're taking it.
No, it's either give it or we're going to occupy you, and then
you're going to give it to us willingly.
Yes.
More willingly.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, it reminds me of...
Very nice.
What is that? Oh crap! It's like we can either do this the easy way or the very easy way.
Yep. Exactly.
What does the father have to say about this? Because it's his city. I don't want to presume anything.
He knows all well that like if the Coalition gets their hands on Dawnspire, they are not like their leadership is not going to survive that. And their religion obviously is heretical, and he's well aware of that.
And so is all the people, all the muties.
And Dr. Torres has gone on record to Rudge and probably said to the father that this tower would be better off destroyed than in the hands of the Coalition.
Yep. And that was kind of like, all right, I'm going to tinker till I break it.
So the father's current stance, he's basically stalling for time diplomatically and having faith that either you or the travelers, which in his mind is probably one and the same, will think of something to bring them to salvation.
Like this tower.
Kaboom. They are however, sort of like planning and organizing like some sort of evacuation of people if it comes to that.
Yeah.
It's not going to be easy for them to do. Like, basically, if the coalition wants to hunt them down in their current state, they definitely can. Well, I guess with the current forces, they probably could break out, but most of the people there don't want to do that, and they have faith that the Traveler will protect them and stuff.
You know, I really, really want a blueprint or a schematic of the Death's Head. So I know.
That'd be useful.
Yeah, wouldn't it? So I know exactly what to rip out.
Okay. So Willow is gonna have a talk with Titanus, and she'll probably request I'm sorry, I can never remember his name, the cyborg.
Rusty or Dusty?
No. I know Dusty, but Willoughby, yeah.
Oh,
yeah, John Willoughby.
No, okay, who's our guy? Dusty or Rusty?
Yeah, Dusty.
Dusty's our guy. Okay.
Yeah,
Rusty
Dusty's
was the cyborg.
Crackletooth.
Yeah.
Rusty's the Borg. Yep.
I have a planish. It's not a good one. We have a handful of suits of coalition armor.
Yeah, I already know this is gonna be terrible.
Oh no, you don't even know it yet.
Oh, I mean, I can just guess that it's terrible.
So, I can't remember. Does Willoughby have experience dealing with the coalition?
He has implied such, yes.
Okay, perfect. That's all I need.
He has exhibited knowledge of their military operations.
Implied is exactly how Willow works. So
yeah.
Yeah.
Dealing with specifics gets too technical.
Yep.
I'm gonna see if we can get one of these suits to fit Willow properly with her weird shaped head and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, she can shape change. What am I thinking?
Yeah, no problem.
You weirdo.
Willow, she's basically gonna explain this plan to everybody and then be like, when I die, don't let Rudge have my stuff.
Why not?
It goes to Cassie.
Who's fucking Cassie?
Father Castor's daughter, the like engineer girl in Dawnspire.
Rudge can have some stuff. He gets first dibs on like the first 5 things he sees.
So I get 5 of your items, your highly advanced fucking alien items that no one on this planet should have.
I recommend you take my tablet with a lot of my blueprints.
Mm-hmm.
Good luck reading them because it's in Willow speak. So
I'll fucking figure it out.
So here's what Willow's gonna do. Willow's gonna take a suit of that armor and she's essentially gonna encapsulate it in like a very, very padded metal suitcase that she is going to have, well, anybody that can fly the power armor at least temporarily, and essentially launch her like a missile towards the south. So she can get as fast to her. So she's basically going to be a self-propelled missile that's not going to have a propulsion after a little while. And they're going to drop her like a bomb. And she's going to try and sneak into the coalition camp wearing their armor.
I don't know if dropped in like a bomb and sneaking in.
So, no, not anywhere nearby.
Okay.
Which camp?
The where the Death's Head is. Because that's what she's
by Dawnspire.
Yep.
All right.
I'm gonna sneak in, like a bomb.
Sure.
Essentially, what this is gonna be is they're gonna go that direction to the point to where they think the radar sensors cannot pick them up, and then they're just gonna launch her at a high speed in that general direction.
Yeah. Okay. So you're basically doing like a lateral aerial insertion.
Yep.
So you're doing.
Keep in mind, Willow has no skills in this. She just knows that falling doesn't hurt. So she's relying on that.
Doing an orbital drop, but horizontally.
Yes.
With no safety measures.
Yeah, like this is literally launching me out of a cannon, basically.
Right. Okay.
The old way to travel.
I will let you explain how bad this fucks up in any way you want. Because no one here, no one knows how to pilot power armor.
Yeah.
So someone's got to do that.
Mm-hmm.
And Willow is just basically going to hold on to this suitcase, this big like metal backpack.
And they would be piloting your power armor?
I mean, I can make them a different suit.
I guess my armor. You've got... Well, no, you already took down the Samus armor, but...
Yeah.
They would be piloting
actually, no, we do still have the Samus power. We never broke that down yet.
I thought you broke that all down into...
No, a huge chunk of that, like all of our like stuff, we still have some of the bigger things, like their armor, the power armor.
Okay.
We only broke down the really big things.
The big stuff. That makes sense, because it was, like, that's the stuff that's gives you all good material.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, so they would have a better chance of using the Samus armor.
Yeah, that's fine.
I think that's slower.
That's, yeah, I mean, that's fine.
Like, quite a bit.
I mean, that's probably fine, except I probably wouldn't want them flying at 500 miles an hour in my armor anyways, because I don't know if they could shut it off properly.
Like death.
Well, I mean, the whole point of Nullian power armor is that a lot of it is self-automated.
Right.
It's literally designed for idiots. Because Nullians think other species are idiots, so...
So your potential candidates for this are who?
I mean, she'll probably just explain it to Titanus and be like, "Good luck," because he's not dumb. So
he's probably the best option because
he also has an IQ of 19, so technically he's smart.
Willoughby is not a power armor pilot, and he's human, so he would die.
Exactly. That's why I'd probably just have Titanus do it.
Also, he'd be like, "Fuck no, I'm not doing that," because I would die. And obviously, Dusty is way too big for power armor. At least this power armor.
Yeah, so we're just gonna have Titanus do it. And I'm gonna make a specific drone, like a high-speed drone, to record this.
Okay, sure.
Because I need to make sure it transmits this to like Willow in the future to show Rudge.
Yep. Mm-hmm. In your last will and testament.
Yeah, my last Willow and testament. My last Willow and Titanus.
Okay, so I love this.
Yep.
I love this plan. It's great.
Because I literally don't have a way to break off collision from a siege. So so here's my plan, my big overarching plan, and when it all goes to hell, I'm gonna panic and do something. But the plan is to look like Coalition, fit in with Coalition, long enough to get anywhere near that Death's Head, because once it does that, I can metal bend all sorts of shit. And that's a big flyy thing. So with metal bent shit, that's not a good thing. Big
flyy, go big, not flyy.
Yeah. And worst case scenario. Yeah, I mean, like worst case scenario, I can make those engines stop working.
Yeah. Okay, so
I guess inside my stupid like little suitcase thing, I'll probably pack a Coalition like weapon too, so that way I look like them.
Yeah, like a pistol.
Yeah, a sidearm.
Yep.
Okay. We actually have like one of the lieutenant's armor, don't we? So we have one of the spiky head things.
Yeah, you do with the top knot.
Yeah. Oh, what was that dickhead's name?
I don't know if you found out.
No. We nicknamed him something.
Oh, they had a jetpack.
Yeah.
Captain Freefall.
I think. Yeah, I think something like that. Yeah, something like that.
Captain Freefall, because they're like really good at hot rodding with the jetpack. All right, yeah, so you're gonna use that armor.
Yep.
Okay, sure. And that was a woman, so I guess Willow can take.
It's so their transformation is just a general appearance, so I don't get to really say what they look like, but I'm assuming I can choose male or female.
Female, yeah. Well, so yeah, it's perfect. The armor fits you better.
Did that on purpose.
Yep. Okay, so are you gonna take the jetpack?
I thought it got destroyed. If it did not get destroyed,
I think
I shot it off.
I don't see it in the equipment.
Yeah, I shot it off her. So
yeah, you're right. Okay, so no jetpack.
Yeah.
Well, that's obviously your cover story, right? You crashed. Your
Yep.
jetpack got destroyed. Okay, so Titanus is
maybe you should put on the destroyed
power
jetpack.
armor and fly towards Roswell, and at some point is going to release you and throw you like a missile at the general area of where the coalition is.
Correct.
Okay. Sounds good.
And if you think we could create like a parasail kind of thing, that's like a glider to hold on to, I would totally do that. But if you think with the weight that wouldn't work, I wouldn't even care.
At the speed you're going, it probably would. The air resistance would just make it like worse.
Yeah, I imagine.
You just want to minimize your profile and just like dive horizontally.
This is so great.
Okay, so I want one of you. It doesn't matter which one of you. Give me just like a navigation roll for long range targeting, I guess.
Yep.
And we're actually good at this now. So, 40. I think we need like in the 80s to succeed.
Okay. And then, do you have any like physics-based skills?
Yes, we both have advanced math.
That works. Go ahead and roll that for some calculations.
So 42, I think I need in the 60s for that to succeed. I could take my look at my character sheet, but that should be a success because I think the base is around that.
Yeah, 42 should be a success for Willow, I'm sure.
Yep. Yeah, definitely.
Okay. So then have just roll a d20 for Titanus.
Just fucking rocket into the fucking death's head.
And then
it's a nat 18, then whatever.
Okay, and then all right, that's good. And then have him roll like power armor.
Oh yeah, his piloting.
Yeah, piloting. Just to see how well he is using the power armor.
So 34. So not great, but not.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't crash.
I mean, yeah, he's not technically doing anything crazy.
The job. Yeah, like you would have to roll pretty bad for him to actually crash. He fulfills the purpose. So you fly in, and once you're like
he passed to the
a couple miles away, you're probably within radar range.
Yeah.
But like as soon as you sort of get close to that, actually, that when you see like the coalition stuff pop up on radar.
Yep.
Then release the payload and turn about to head back.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't even think I need to study that stuff. I can figure out their sensors better.
Oh yes.
I can't mimic it, but I can at least know what they're capable of.
Yeah. Okay, so you release, or Titanus releases Willow. You continue flying through the air, trying to stay as narrow as possible to minimize your air profile. And thankfully, you're mega damaged, so that's nice. You're not wearing any armor right now, though, right?
Correct. She's in her metal. Well, do you think? I don't know. Would weight matter at that point?
Yeah, weight would still matter.
Yeah, I guess
gravity's still acting on her.
She'll probably she'll probably go into metal form if she's about to slam into something.
Okay. Yeah, but you're gonna keep lighter right now.
Yep.
Okay. Holy crap. I just rolled a D100 to see how on target you were. 8%.
So are we talking like low good?
Low good. Yeah.
Yay!
All right. So you get to the point where you can see Dawnspire's like you can see the domes, and you can see the like Dawnspire's tower as you're like heading down towards the ground. And you turn metal form as you slam into the ground, and you just make like a big old furrow through the ground. Just like hit it, like a freaking comet crashed into the planet. And then, you're mega damaged, so you're fine.
Remember, that gives me some privacy to change.
Yep. So you're now, like, buried into the earth a little ways, sunk in. And you get into your coalition armor. Let's see here.
I would just love it if there was, like, some random wilderness guy that was just watching
so this is perfect, because now you guys are actually on the same map, but doing entirely different things.
Yeah, it's still party split.
Okay, so...
I'm working my way there.
Mm-hmm.
Actually,
even when you get here, you're not getting in. Like,
not
where I
okay.
am.
You know what my secondary idea was? It was to, like, break into that tunnel that me and Titanus found before.
Yeah, I mean, you know where its location is, certainly. Hold on, I'm just getting your miniatures here. Obviously, you are smaller than this, but, representations.
I don't know. I do want to... I should make giant robots of us.
Mm-hmm.
They're just representatives of us. And then we'll just pilot those. That's our adventuring robots.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so here I just want to make a little...
We adventure by proxy.
Yep. We exist, therefore we are.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that's where Willow hit the ground. So Rudge, you're over here. And we'll actually go back to you, Rudge, now since timeline-wise, we're probably... Willow's a little bit ahead right now. And depending on what happens here, that might very significantly impact what Willow's seeing.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, everything's on fire.
Yep. Hold on, never mind. Back up. So you get to Dawnspire, and it's not there anymore.
So, Rudge, you're heading down this long tube tunnel through the ground. So you walked down it for half a mile, kept going. At this point, you're pretty sure you're like out of the bounds of the walls of Dawnspire. And it continues going with no sign of ending. It's no end in sight.
All right.
You continue going.
How long was I going?
I mean, that was like a mile, so
20 miles an hour. That didn't
20 miles an hour. Didn't take very long.
Keep going.
3 minutes. Okay. So you keep cruising down the tunnel here. You head down 2 miles, 3 miles.
Holy shit.
4 miles.
Yeah, my other plan was literally
miles.
like right around where you're gonna be like at. So like I almost could have dug into you.
Mm-hmm.
6 miles.
Why?
7 miles.
My God. Wish there was 0.
7 miles. You guys, you've been going for a little under half an hour at this point.
Yeah, 20 some minutes.
You have this little line there.
Yeah.
That's the line that you've roughly mapped out. Absolutely nothing changes in that time.
Holy shit.
It's just exactly the same that far.
Good thing you're mapping that.
Good thing.
Yep. And you probably have like your surface map sort of overlay it so you can figure out where you are and relative to everything.
Yep.
You're gonna like print that out and like one of these days, like somebody's gonna be like trying to like remap this and be like, did you just like did the computer break or something?
No.
Repeat.
Yep.
That's a mile down there.
So you get to the point here where you are pretty much at the center point of all 4 of these structures, which the red circle here is a while back, which you would probably have in your notes.
Okay.
When Willow and Titanus were scouting the area, they detected that there was a water reservoir that was like sucking water towards it over here.
That's odd.
Yeah. And that is the area that you are coming up on.
Yeah, that water reservoir?
Yep. So you get to also, by the way, this is still all vacuum sealed.
Oh.
Entire way.
Mm-hmm.
So you get up to here, about 7 miles of tunnel.
Yep.
And you come to a point where the tunnel opens up into sort of like it's kind of like a semicircular dome that is with the like floor of the dome facing this way, so towards the center.
Okay.
And you see a similar sort of thing as to what you saw actually in like the control room that you started in, except for a much larger version of that, like multiplied by 4 basically.
Mm-hmm.
And it so it like threads out into this big sort of ball in the middle. And you do see that there are air gaps in this one. These air gaps are larger with the scale, of course. So they're about a foot of a gap between it and everything else.
Between what and everything else? What's
It and the wall.
Okay.
This
those
ball.
conduits? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, the conduit.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, it appears to be a dead end.
Fuck, fucker, fuck, son of a fucking bitch, son of a fuck. Grumble. Look around, look down, just push things, and I
Just like poke the floor and stuff.
Pop off a huge gravity bubble in here.
Okay. So you do that.
Pissed. Something work, damn it! I check for loose connections.
Give me a save versus psionics.
Fuck.
Yeah, this sounds like my game these days.
Is this a 20?
Yep, D20 plus if you have any modifier. I can't remember. I think it's ME that gives you that.
Nope. Fuck. Hey, 18 on the die.
Okay.
All right.
You feel that brain shiver that you felt before in the room, like sort of a tingle going from the tips of your fingers down to the base of your spine and then back.
Weird.
As shortly after you did the like gravity pulse.
But I didn't hear anything or see anything depressed.
Nope.
All right, I yell something in Algerian, and you know my home language, like
right.
Just some horrible curse words, things like you just can't even say on my planet anymore.
The sound does not carry because you're in a vacuum.
Yep. And I go back. I make myself lighter, and I try and go faster.
Try and like shoot yourself down this straight hallway.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Yeah. You head back.
Waste of frickin' so boring and god damn it.
It's like 25 minutes. All right. So you start flying back down 7 mile long hallway of nothing. It's definitely thoroughly mapped out now. And you get back for another 20 minutes or so.
Yeah, am I still ahead of Willow?
Yeah. She had to come up with the plan of throwing herself at this thing and then fly over here, so getting close though.
Yeah, I figure. I mean, I've been doing what I've been doing for a while too.
Yep. Yeah, so...
I gotta grab a drink. 1 second.
Alright.
Oh, I love this. This is great.
It's my last drink.
I don't know.
All right, ready.
So you get back to the chamber beneath the tower.
What a waste of time.
Whereupon, like, in here, you've got that, like, hollow dome that both of these big columns are connected to.
Okay. So, hollow dome, 2 big columns. That's like one of them is the one I came down from?
Mm-hmm.
So there's another column going up?
That's the one... No, so you came from the one going up, and then you followed the one going northeast.
Oh,
level.
And that's it?
Those are the only 2, yep.
So there's no other ways to go?
No, not from here.
What?
Looking around, however...
Map this place.
Yeah, so, like, you examine this room a little more. I mean, you pretty much immediately turned down the hallway to walk down 7 miles before.
Because I figured it had to be there.
Right.
Damn it, Mike. Oh well. I still probably would have gone.
Well, now you know what's down there.
Yeah, the big intersection of 4 things. So it's taking power from all 4 of these places.
They seem to be connected.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy shit, if I turn 1 on, is it going to turn all 4 on?
I'm not sure which way the how the circuit works.
That'd be amazing. I want to get all 4 turned on and just annihilate, just eliminate them from existence, the coalition.
It'd be worth your possibly everyone else being annihilated just to watch the coalition wet their pants.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
all right, we need to stay the fuck out of Roswell, is what they would say. Or is that, that's where we are, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so you study this chamber. Couple things to note: the walls of the room. There are a bunch of like narrow holes in them.
Okay.
Like pinholes, kind of. Probably about, they're very large pinholes, so they're like 3 or 4 inches in diameter, and they seem to narrow down as they go further in.
Okay.
To material. The floor here is flat, level with the dome. But as you examine it, you see that it is actually not connected to the wall. Like at the top, there is about 1 inch of a gap between the floor and the walls. So it's kind of like there's like a bowl almost that's holding this hollow dome.
Damn.
So that means that this column, unless it's connected at like the base or something, is not being suspended by anything. Like it's just floating in space.
That doesn't make sense.
There's plenty of like ways that you could accomplish that, but just something to note.
Okay.
The hollow dome itself looks, now that you sort of like walk up into it and look inside of some of the holes, it's kind of like a it almost looks like some kind of it's some kind of like focusing array, maybe, because there's a bunch of these holes and you see that there's like concentric circles, and there are lenses made of a different material from everything else, some kind of crystal.
Okay. Damn it, Zero's not here.
Looking.
He has my molecular analyzer.
Okay, you don't have the molecular analyzer with you.
I think he's got that.
Okay.
Let me look.
Where are your sensors, sensor man?
Okay, molecular analyzer. Oh, cool. That's on me.
Oh, there you go.
I thought I put that on Zero, but nope. I got all my stuff marked. You know what's on me.
The crystal has properties similar to diamond.
Okay. So
Quite large, like big old chunks of diamond.
all meant for refracting or whatever.
Cut for refracting something.
Mm-hmm.
It does also look like they're mounted in such a way that they're meant to like move and sort of spin, to like redirect things various ways.
Okay.
And they line up with several like nodes on the inside that connect to like the different cable, like braided cables of the columns coming into it.
Yep.
Currently they seem to be what looks like a storage position or something. They're all sort of like slotted and stored in like a row.
So it looks like they're not in their positions when they're active or whatever.
They're not in active positions. No.
All right, now we're getting somewhere. I put them in active position.
You try to like grab them and move them?
I'll use my my powers.
Okay.
My floaty bits and whatnot and gravities.
So you're sort of standing next to the area, like depressing, and like you concentrate, you can focus and like drop one disc down and then like slide it around to where it's supposed to be, lining up all the rods.
Yes. I feel like something's happening now. Like, oh my god.
All right. I don't even know what I want you to roll for this.
I've got math.
Xenology.
I got math. Yeah, I got xenology. Astronomy, artificial intelligence.
You know what? Just give me a D100 roll and we'll see what it is.
Computer operations.
This is like nothing.
I know. This is like nothing I've ever seen before.
It's basically just like being smart.
Yep. So IQ 23.
Yep.
40 on the nuts.
40 on the nuts. All right.
If that was xenology, I would have crushed it.
Yeah.
Sorry, don't worry about it. I'm not worried.
Okay.
I'll get this. I'll figure it out.
So we'll jump back over to Willow for a little bit.
Yeah.
As Rudge is aligning things.
As Rudge is doing Rudge things.
Yes.
Oh, this is something.
Good. This is so good. I can't wait. I can't wait. I annihilate everything.
All right. Well, yeah. So Willow, you climb out of the hole in the ground that you dug yourself, wearing your coalition uniform.
Perfect. Is that
like only a good person would be?
Is that an analogy?
Look casual.
In the hole that you dug yourself.
Read into it however you will. Although I do think it says something that I feel like Rudge is in a more precarious spot than Willow.
Yeah, that's
all about
Who's
perspective.
currently planning on walking into the coalition camp.
At that point, I'd be like, wait, I'm in more danger?
Don't worry about it.
Shit.
Okay, so...
Not about specifics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all about who pulls the worst wrong move.
Yeah.
Alright, so you're gonna then just start walking over towards the,
Yeah, like so her idea is that, like, so she's just gonna basically, like, let this armor get as dirty as it can walking through all this roughage.
Oh, yeah. Easy to do.
No. Oh, actually...
Look like you belong.
No, I was just thinking, I wonder if it'd be better to stay nice looking and then try and pretend to just be them and just keep walking.
Yep.
And, like, not acknowledge the lessers.
Like Willow almost
Actually, did we
know.
get to actually observe any soldiers interacting when we were at, that town?
Not, closely, no.
Okay. Then I think she's gonna go with her first plan, because I don't think she'd be smart enough militarily wise to be... If it was Titanus, he would know just to ignore the lessers.
Yeah.
But Willow doesn't have that kind of talent, so
Yeah.
So she's just gonna like make herself look all messy like, and essentially just walk to their camp as best she can.
Okay, so yeah, you start walking. So you walk for a couple miles. The camp is down here. You would know that from your communication with Dawnspire.
Yeah,
it's down sort of like at the edge of their farming area. That's where the Death's Head is parked.
Yeah.
So you get to about here, pretty close to where you once like dug into this area.
Okay.
And you hear like a of like chopper blades above you, and you see a helicopter sort of go by near you, and it immediately sort of like turns and heads towards you.
Yeah, because I'm out in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Yeah.
Walking. Yep, I mean, that sounds about right.
Also, they rolled a nat 20 on their perception roll.
That'll do.
Nice.
Well, it better have been a nat 20 on their pilot check to...
Yeah, that's a helicopter. It can turn.
I know. On a dime.
Yeah, so this is one of the attack helicopters. So
it makes tire screeching sounds.
Okay, so she's just gonna kind of like stand there and like stare at it, like she's gonna try and be arrogant about it and just like put her like hands on her hips, like she has seen many humans do to her when she's talking. Like almost expecting the helicopter to like land in a hurry.
Yeah, so
she's trying to act like a superior, but she's not very good at it.
The helicopter comes down,
and then shoots you.
Is it even? About that. We'll say it's like evening, just cause.
Because the explosion will look cooler at night.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Willow being blown up will look a lot cooler.
Yeah, the sun is setting.
Mm-hmm.
So they sort of come down, and you hear like a loudspeaker say, "Identify yourself, trooper."
Oh no, the one contingency you didn't plan for.
Oh no, she kind of did already.
I know.
So she's gonna like point to her helmet and like make like a break symbol with her two hands, like as if it's broken.
Ah, clever.
And she's gonna like point to like around like the neck area and like try and like do like a smashy with her hands, like it's fused together.
Oh, like your helmet's stuck on and the earphones are jammed.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay.
And that's the best she's got.
Good old pantomime for your life. You're miming for your life.
Yeah, I'm literally doing the scene from A Knight's Tale.
Yep.
Do not kill me, please.
Yep. My lord.
So they sort of like wait for a second, and the repeat says, "Identify yourself."
She's just gonna like again point to her armor and like her insignia. And that's the best. And she's just gonna stand there like and tap her foot.
After about like 30 more seconds, the helicopter goes and seems like it's going to make a landing close by to you.
Good, I'll just wait there.
Yep. You're just gonna wait.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like
you.
So,
yeah, like I said, like she's gonna like stamp her foot like impatiently. Because
so
they're supposed to be meanies.
Yep, they stamp your foot.
So like the impatient tapping your foot that people probably do to Willow all the time.
Right.
That kind of thing.
Yeah, so they land. One of them hops out of the helicopter and starts like jogging over towards you. Looks like the like one of the gunners. And sort of jogs up and says, waves, gives like a little sort of salute. Says, "Comms are down."
Nod yes.
What unit?
She's gonna point to the helm again. She's just gonna point to her insignia, because they have insignias on, right? Like,
yeah,
right. Yeah, she's just gonna point to that, and then she's gonna like point around to like the lack of gear except pistol with no clip.
Mm-hmm. He says, what unit? And kind of like sort of moves up and looks and says, oh, damn.
And then she's gonna stamp her foot again, like she's not stamping, like stomping it. She's like, like where your heel's down and clipping.
Yeah, like punctuating.
Yep.
It's like, Sergeant Reynolds?
Nod yes. Sure. That sounds good to me.
Huh. You had a report that you went down. We didn't think there was any survivors.
She'll hold up like 2 fingers.
2 survivors?
Yes. Nod head yes.
Command will want to hear your report. Come on. Sorry we made you wait. It's just, protocols. We're instructed to make sure that nobody gets into this town over here.
Brief, like, nod yes with my head. That's about it.
We'll give you a ride the rest of the way back. And sort of like gestures. So you go, hop in the back of the helicopter, and one of the other guys in there says, as the guy sort of hops in, he says, hey boys, it's Sergeant Reynolds. She made it back from the whatever happened. And one of them's like, damn, wow. So I bet you got quite a story.
Well, she'll like kind of like look at them like briefly, like kind of glaze over all of them and like put her hand up and then like lean her head back like she's exhausted.
Yeah, the guy who came up with you kind of like punches the other guy in the shoulder and says, hey, shut up, Thomas. Come on. 2 survivors. Probably not a good story. And he just kind of like nods solemnly. So on the way back, the
good story.
Guy says, you need first aid? You can't take off that.
She's gonna like wave like no with her head in hand and just explain the broken gear.
He offers you a bottle of water too.
I'm gonna like just take it from him, and then I'm just gonna hand it back to him, like almost like arrogantly, like Titanus has done to her several times.
Yeah, he just kind of like shrugs and says, "All right," and then the rest of it is kind of awkward silence.
Perfect. Just how Willow's used to it.
The awkward silence is what you were waiting for.
Yep.
You get down and land in their little encampment by the Death's Head. And as you sort of like drop down, one of them says, come on, I'll lead you to the commander of this siege force.
Yeah.
They can relay comms to Operation Command.
Shit is like one of those things where it's like, like difficult to get up out of like being tired, and kind of like stands up and tries to like brush the armor off a little bit.
Offers a hand.
No, I got it.
Wave it off.
Yep.
Then you're gonna follow him to inside the Death's Head to.
Yep.
Okay.
That's where you want to be.
Okay.
I'm not saying it's good. Like I said, this is gonna be like we're going for fucking broke plan here. Like if Willow has her way, boom.
So, yep, that's where we'll leave Willow for tonight, I think.
I also had time. I've been practicing doing stuff on Discord.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's awesome.
Cool.
That was the plan.
Yep,
it worked.
Like, so to be very clear, like Willow her only thing is she's going to cause as much damage and try and get away by whatever means necessary.
Yeah, all right, that'll be interesting.
Because I'm hoping that she can plant some seeds of dissent within their ranks here while being in here.
All right. So jumping over to Rudge. So Rudge, you're just doing your best, moving these things into places where you think they probably should go. As you do.
Yeah, just putting things like this looks right, that looks right. This makes sense.
As you sort of like move them all into place, I need you to give me a save versus psionics.
No. Hold on. I mean, yes, but I gotta switch my stuff. There we go. Okay. No, I don't wanna. 17 on the die. It almost was a 3.
Nice.
It was on a 3 and it rolled. Yeah, I know. That's what I mean. This die's gonna fuck me soon.
You get the same feeling of that like scan thing.
Quit it. Quit probing me.
And you continue doing your thing?
Yep.
Okay. So you move them into place. At this point,
it's me. Don't worry.
I assume you're kind of like trying to put the lenses towards the like. You're trying to turn on this tower, right?
Yes.
So you're like tuning the lenses to face the like the nodes that connect to this tower.
Yes.
Okay.
Like, after your description, Mike decided that's what's happening. Is like the nodes, the crystals go in an on position somehow. So I'm gonna do that. And I assume the nodes were the on position.
So
they were lining up.
As you like click one into place, and then you feel this sort of like tremor move through the floor, and a couple of the lenses that you hadn't moved yet shift and move by themselves, sliding into locations in line with like this, and then another one is just sort of in a neutral position.
Yes.
And the floor of this hollow dome, which is made of the same sort of metal, ripples and like lenses out like a camera aperture.
Like all of the floor?
No, just like a foot diameter circle in the center of this dome.
Okay.
So it like lenses out, and you immediately detect like incredibly high temperatures radiating out from that point. Like the like ambient temperature. Well, actually, you are in a vacuum, which is probably, now you understand why. But you can tell like the structure below you and like around you is rapidly heating up, and out of this aperture, which is just like glowing like white hot light, comes several like molten coils of metal. It looks like they're also glowing white hot that just kind of like spiral out, and they each sort of like
go into those holes.
They connect together and make like really bright like sort of lights around where the lens is,
like phosphorus flashes.
Yeah, kind of like that. Bright enough that it's hard to look at. Mm-hmm. And the sort of like begins continuing to like spider web out from there. As they do, they connect to the nodes of the top pillar, and the pillar begins to rapidly heat up. At this point, it's becoming you're getting a flashing warning light from your suit just from like radiation heat transfer off of this thing.
Yep.
You are getting close to overheating.
Fuck. Fuck. Which way do I go? Straight up or down that tunnel?
If it makes you feel any better, Willow is immune to both heat and radiation. She would be like, "Oh, this is cool."
Yeah, no, that doesn't make me feel better.
No actual radiation. It's like
radiating.
Yeah, thermal radiation.
Yeah, the heat is radiating off.
I just wanted to gloat that I'm extra resistant.
Right. It's heating up in here.
So now I have an idea of what that center part is. Of like what the.
It's a heating element.
No. This set, the one that goes to the center.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm assuming they all do that, so I'm thinking it might be the thing, like, in a rock, like when they launch rockets, how they have that exhaust tunnels for all the explosions to go out.
Oh yeah, like to channel.
Yeah, I'm wondering if like
the runoff.
Yeah, if this is a runoff channel, and then because
yeah.
if I decide to go down that way and it's a runoff channel, I'm dead.
Yeah, because all the thermal.
Yep.
All the like thermal ventilating is gonna offload down that way.
Yeah.
And the crispy critter.
That's so it's a 50-50 because if I go up and this thing is heating and it like I'm still kind of fucked. So has anything else opened up with this?
Nope.
With this active? So it's still my same two ways.
Mm-hmm. Basically, you just turned on a power source while you're inside of the wires.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what you've done here.
Yes. How long did it take me to get down?
You were going fairly slow, but like it's about 1.5 miles to the top. So if you're going at like as fast as you could go, a couple of minutes to get up there.
Go.
All right, max speed.
Max speed.
Okay, so you're like pushing off the wall, trying to like get up as fast as you possibly can.
Yep. Knowing I'm gonna have to like rub up against the wires when I get to the top.
The heat traveling through the central core is going about as fast as you are.
Yep.
You are rising up with it, and as you go further to the top, the tunnel gets smaller and smaller.
Yep, I know.
Give me a
reason why you're not dead.
Mega damage and super suit.
Yeah, well, I mean that's definitely a reason why you're not dead.
Yep.
About the same reason, you're not dead from what you just did.
Yeah, just give me like a. Oh god, I don't even know. There's no like good skill for like just going fast, like athletics.
No, the way Rifts has it broken down is you can run for a number of minutes equal to your PE attribute.
Yeah, I mean that doesn't matter for Rudge. He can do it for a long time.
That's what I mean, like.
Yeah. So
yeah, but I'm not going to have you roll. We're just going to
do brain power. Okay.
Chance to see how.
Yep, that's cool.
How much this catches up to you.
Because I'm as skilled as I'm gonna be.
Yep. Okay. So.
I can't do anything more skillful at this point.
Once you get up to the first like branch off point.
Yeah, because there was 3 of those.
Yep. You are right next to this white hot central column, which is beginning to like melt your armor.
Oh my god.
At this point, like if you stop, you are going to die.
Yep.
You're just gonna fry in here like a bug. So your only option is just to keep going up.
No, but what about I'm going to, but what about these offshoots?
They're too small for you to go through, and they're also heating up, so...
Okay, they're also runoff.
Yeah.
Okay, up we go.
So, you take 8 damage.
Okay, to the suit and to me?
Just to the suit.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
Once it breaks through the suit, then it'll be to you, and it'll be double. So for the first segment of that, then you take 21. That was a piss poor roll, by the way. 21 damage for the second part.